What is going on, everybody? Welcome on back. It's your boy Wolf Smoke. We are here currently in Elden Ring at the Ashen capital, and we're going to be progressing on through the end of the game. So yeah, it's been a hell of a journey so far. We're getting ready to wrap it up between this episode, potentially one more after this. So let's talk about some things. Equipment-wise, I went ahead and used Malekith's Remembrance to get his sword. I now have this. It's a colossal sword. Here's the Ash of War. Really cool. Let me adjust my volume. There we go. Okay, so we have Blasphemous Blade. We're not going to need our shield for right now. Blasphemous Blade, we're also going to run. Probably Bloodhound's Fang. Now we can apply buffs. Let's see here. We also, just to note, we got the Hand of Malenia. Not sure if I covered that yet. This is Malenia's sword, and you get access to the, I think it's Waterfowl Dance? Yeah. Really, really cool Ash of War. It doesn't scale super high for me in this build, but it's definitely enough damage to still level it all the way up and keep it for a New Game Plus run. So, I also got Malekith's helmet. I really enjoy his helmet with this set. Raven. Anyway, or the crow. So from here, now that we've arrived at the Ashen capital, what we actually want to do is go to the Forbidden Lands. Just that way we don't miss a very important item. This should be the last talisman that we need for platinum. Now my trophy isn't going to pop, I've already gotten my platinum, but this should be the last one. Now in the final episode I am going to do a recap of all platinum items, so don't worry, we're not going to miss anything. Also, I think there was one of my incantations had a requirement of 26. Which one was it? 23 and 15. Oh, maybe I put it away. Which one? 32. This one's 26. 21. If I pump one more level, or if I reallocate one level, if I put one more into Faith, I can just freely use that, but keep it in my arsenal. Alright, anyway. Head on over this way. It's my understanding, in order to gain access to this talisman, you want to go basically from the rear of the Ashen capital back in, because we don't have a way otherwise to get there. So we're going to want to head west, meet a couple of really just basic enemies. I mean, we've taken down Malenia and Malekith at this point. I mean, we're practically... We're already of a much different level than these guys. Come here. grab this elevator. Takes a while to come on up, so just kind of chill here. Here we are at the Leyndell Ashen capital, but we're on the backside of things. Now let's talk about what's up ahead of us, because down here at this lake, you'll notice the seed beast. You'll notice that shiny over there, which is what we're going to be going for. But this little, if you want to call, I think I refer to this as the sand lake usually. Even just coming over this way, you'll notice this guy is very much just hitting his checks, working around. Kind of unfortunate that he's hugging this side right now, so the main thing that we want to do is basically run over there and grab that item. We're not worried about surviving a fight with 3 different seed beasts that are going to be spawned out here. So with that being said, I mean, just to be extra careful here, bought a couple of extra twigs before doing this. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, we're okay, we're okay. Just gonna hug this left side. All the way over here. Making sure I grab the correct side of grace. There's gonna be... the last one's gonna spawn kind of as we get up close to it, so that's when things are gonna get a little more tricky. We come right over here. I'm gonna start summoning up with this and Capital of Ash. Just like that. I swear it'll be that easy every time. If only it was that easy every time. Alright, anyway. Now that we're back here, we basically want to... I think we want to head on up towards the dragon. I don't really think there's any other loot around here that we need to worry about. Double check something real fast. Okay. So we just got the Urge Tree +2. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on because it's just that much better versus the +1 I was running. So, yeah, now we got all the talismans I enjoy having on. So from here, head on over this way. There's just a whole lot of nothing going on, so... if for whatever reason you haven't hit the sewers yet in the underground, you can get to it now from this way. You can also jump down to get the Crimson Amber Medallion +2 is down there. So if you want the, you know, even greater raise to your health, the vastly raise to your health, you can go ahead and hop down and grab it. I'm not going to use it, so I'm not going to really worry about it, but... well, here, still show you guys. Even though I'm not going to use it. Hop down here. Hop down here. And you're going to hop onto this beam. Turn around. You'll see we're just up above the shunning ground area. So I already went down and did the stuff for dung eaters, so from here, just go right back to that grace. But there's the talisman there. It's not one that you need for plat, it's just a better one. Okay, so we got the Crimson Galleon, now we kind of head over here. I think back in between these buildings there's supposed to be like a rune arc. Where's it at? Wait, there's one item. There's the rune arc. Wasn't to the right, it's to the left. And then if you want, I mean, you can see for yourself there's nothing around here. There's really like not a whole lot going on as far as loot. To my knowledge, nothing else is like out here. A lot of stuff's basically just like closed off. This is the main run. If you want to go back to the rampart and grab the grace, I think there's like a magic grease back up in there. Yeah, you can go grab that, but I don't think there's any other items. So anyway, as far as enemies, there is one gargoyle that I'm just gonna avoid altogether, not even fight. We don't have to. Nor is he really worth our while anyway. Grab that. Sunflower. Okay, and then we want to go up the dragon. Oh, interesting. Takes you to the sewer. Oh, who are you? Tarnished golden sunflower. Nothing exciting. Anyway, like I said, head on over here to the dragon. Hop up. To the same route we took when we were clearing this initially. Here. Nothing behind us. Oh yeah, okay. So Gargoyle's down low. He's hitting his little patrols. Wait for him to make sure he's staying over there. Run over here, get your other +10 somber. Get over this way. Somber 6. Golden seed if you needed to grab it for whatever reason, if you didn't get it before. Kill those guys just because. And then head on over this way. So, is he down there? Is he up top? I thought he was up top. Let's go up here. I can't remember where he's actually at. We're looking for Gold Mask right now. Not that we need him, but I think I've shown you guys every other like mending rune that you need for the more special version of the Lord's Ending. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down? So, go ahead and grab this too. You on this road? Oh, he was up here at one point. That's not him. Is he down lower? Is that where he's at? Where is he? Where's he at? Where's he at? I kinda wish the duelists were still here. They're fun to fight. Okay, let's go down one more tier if we can. Seems awfully low. Oh. Interesting, there's a tree there now that crosses the bridge. I never noticed that. That's still just seems awfully sketch. Get to it that way? I don't think we can. Having trouble remembering how to get down there. Where do we need to go? It's just the void. Oh. Why can't I remember how to get down there? Just getting all the cardio in. Oh, there we go. Here he is. Alright, so grab the mending rune and then quit out and reload. This will also get you access to his armor. You get the rags, the bracelets, the waist strap. Then if you want his mask, which I'm not sure if I already grabbed, it's out in Altus, kind of at the end of the broken bridge, I think it's at the end of this one right here, if I remember correctly. It's either this one. If it's not this one, then it's this one. So if you're looking for his set, there you go. So from here, I'm not too worried about Brother Corin, but if you, let's see, where was he at? He was at this one, I think. Hermit Merchant, and then there, right? I think that's right. He's near the Stargazer ruins, I'm pretty sure. We'll just head over here real fast. We'll go just wrap everything up. giant. Head out this way. Though we have a strength of a god, we must be careful up the tops of the giants. Because honestly, either way, this stuff can still really hurt you out here. Wait, he's up above. Oh yeah, there's a spirit swing out here, I think. We're going towards where the invasion was. All these guys are still fighting. Remember we did the Oslo invasion out here. Go up here to the spirit lift, airlift, spirit swing, whatever you want to call it. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. Oh. May have went to the wrong bridge. Let's see if he's over here. He should be out here. I didn't happen to see him where he would be located in the capital, unless I'm wrong about that. Oh, there he is. There's Corin. Like, Master, where did you go? Master.
Master? I'm right here, your finger. Let me dock you. Master, where did...
Where did you go?
Master, I'm right here, your finger. Let me dock... Master, where did you go?
And same thing. Close out of the game, reload the game, and you will get Corin's like clothing set as well his bell bearing to acquire his incantations. Main thing we wanted from Corin was, of course, the mending rune from Gold Mask. However, this is additional stuff that you can get. Also a flail. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, back to the capital of Ash. Oh, and you know what? I didn't really cover this yet, so let's... Before we actually progress the capital, let's go back to the round table hold and talk about a couple things. So, with the Erd Tree set aflame, you can still do your boss remembrances and get the gear, but Enya has passed away. So there you go, if you want any of the equipment of champions. I've already gotten the stuff that I want to get from that. And then you can still go duplicate remembrances as well if you want to get more runes at the end of the game, or if you want to pump a couple extra levels, whatever it may be. Go use the mausoleums, duplicate the remembrances. The mausoleums with the bells under them have the higher tier remembrances versus the more basic ones. However, you can farm up a bunch of runes doing that. There's nothing else to say to the two fingers. So, Roderica's over here.
I see.
So...
Oh, is that right? So, Master, you have my thanks. I'll try and talk. I know he was a crafter with fierce. If that's the... to think he'd forget who you... I knew he'd burn himself out. I think we could talk him into leaving, but it's only...
So, she cares about Hugh, the blacksmith. Master Hugh has kind of like lost his mind. And last time I spoke to him to upgrade, he was like, huh? Who were... Okay. Like, yeah, I'm a blacksmith. So it was like kind of weird. But he seems to have like remembered who we are this time around. So if you want to upgrade anything, go ahead. I don't have anything at this time that I'm like super crucial about upgrading. pretty much ready to go for the final fights, so let me just clear out some inventory here. Finlay's cool. I might upgrade Finlay just for like new game plus. Let's see. I think I will put this away and this away because that makes you weaker to lightning damage. Well, yeah, you can naturally use it. We should keep it. Oh. Not that you need it, but for a new game. Oops, I already had Flame cleanse me. Okay, that's going to our weapons. Get rid of the flail. Keep all of these. Is there anything I want to grab? We keep all this stuff through new game, but just thinking, well, there's really no enemies. There's pretty much just boss fights for the end of the game. Just different instances of them. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. I could grab a level too. If I went up to 26, I could use my lightning. If I do that, and then 4 more levels, where would I put them? Yeah, see? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, alright. Enough dilly-dally. Let's get back over here to the capital. Let's do some stuff. Let's actually do some stuff. We'll be 28 minutes in. Ooh. Yeah, so this will probably be... should have one more episode after this. If we can get through this stuff easily enough. Let's see. I'm gonna go this way. There's a fight coming up. Someone who I always enjoyed dunking on. So hopefully we'll dunk on him once again. I went back to the round table hold and I totally did not go and showcase what I meant to before this. So the main thing was going into Gideon's library. Gideon is no longer at the round table hold. He is not in his library. If you remember throughout this playthrough, as we've found, defeated, or otherwise gotten information of the demigods or the other lords, we have shared that information with him. Basically what he's been doing is compiling that knowledge, and I guess in the shadows he's been practicing with them, because a lot of the stuff that we told him about, in the sense of letting him know information about the other lords, he's gonna know the spells and incantations of some of the other people that we've already fought along the way. So you might see some familiar stuff. I don't know if he still has access to those things in this fight if you don't tell him about them. Pretty sure it'll be a much more basic experience, but it is kind of interesting. He's been in the library studying up so he can essentially stop us in our path in his last-ditch effort, which we're about to see right here. So let's have some fun with it. Okay, we'll come up here. Then we're basically just going to make our way up. into the room. So he's gonna be talking a lot. You know, oh, what an unfortunate turn of events. Blah 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 fucking blah. And then at the end, he's like, I know that a tarnish cannot become a lord, not even you. And it's like, well, shut up, you dumb nerd. I'm about to be a lord anyway. So, anyway, from here, we can pretty much just buff on up. He's gonna be waiting for us right here.
Ah, I knew you'd come to stand before the old, to become Elden. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Margaret has high hopes for us, and we continue to struggle. On to eternity.
We've got stuff from Lord of Blood.
I know in my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you.
No, shit.
A man cannot kill a god.
Got all those books for nothing. All knowing of getting your ass beat. But you'll get his weapon and armor. Go ahead and grab the grace. Rest of the grace. Oh my goodness, he's worth a lot. Okay, so we are gonna actually, we're gonna go up a little bit. Yeah, I'll just do it. That way I can use the lightning if I want to, going into new game, or if I go on some farming runs, I can have some fun with it. This is 32, this is 40. Wow, those are pricey. That's 50. Such a good incantation, though. Oh my god. That's definitely for your faith builds, but... there we go. We got Gideon down. Now it's time for an actual boss fight. Time for a real boss fight. I've never talked to this guy. He has returned. The Lord has returned at long last. Our very first Lord to brandish the Elden Ring once more. So that's basically a hint that Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, has returned to the capital. Now, coming up, we're going to be fighting Godfrey. And, let's see. I don't think there's anything out there. Yeah, we're gonna head up here, head out that way, and go fight Godfrey. He is in his, like... What am I trying to say? When we first start the fight, he's in the state of his being, of having grace, and then halfway through the fight, to my understanding, because he has a shadow known as Sarash, and he strips himself of Sarash, which I think then he strips himself of his grace, then becoming once again Horalu, who Godfrey was known as upon Queen Marika taking his grace from him and his men. So then they all became tarnished. If I remember correctly, it was in that order. So yeah, just a little bit of lore points. I know I haven't covered them really at all or well, but you know. We're getting close to the end. I might as well talk about it now. Alright, so this fight is, I mean, it's a hell of a fight, you know? Coming up on the final moments of the game. Over here real fast. Got 42, oh my goodness. I would rather if Godfrey lets me fight him straight up with Bloodhound's Fang versus me having to use Blasphemous. So we're gonna... Let's see. put this on just in case things get a little sketchy. You have the option to summon up Nepheli. You want to bring Nepheli along for the fight, but it will make this fight even more difficult than it already is. I would advise just running with Tish or Mimic. My two choices and my only two Ashen summons I max out because there's really the only two that you need in the game. So we're gonna head in. He's gonna rush us after the cutscene. We're gonna do a little bit of dodging, try and create some space, hopefully, and then we're gonna summon up, heal up, buff up, then hopefully take out the Chad of Chads. Especially because Nadon got a nerf like nobody's business. To my knowledge, he was far more difficult versus any time I've ever fought him. So, anyway, enough about Radon, the other Chad. Let's go fight this guy. Really cool cutscene. We'll let it play on through. Following the completion of this fight, we'll be wrapping up the episode once we head back over to the round table. So, we'll see if it's short and sweet or if it's going to take a few attempts. Let's find out. It was funny having so many attempts on Malenia and then just absolutely spanking Malekith. My platinum, I got Malenia down first try. 6.
It's been a long while, Morgoth. Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
And again, he's gonna rush us. Pray that we have a moment. Does have a phase 2, as I mentioned. We want to get him down as quickly as we can. There we go. We're coming up on DLC.
Thou didst me good service.
And
Sirach.
See Sirach and hopefully Blythe, since it's the shadow of the shadows as we know them became entities in the DLC. Plus I miss Blythe. It'd also be cool to fight Sirach just in their beast form. He's like the lion claw of lion claws, above all.
I've given thee courtesy enough. Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
Okay. Okay, careful, because he's gonna rush us again. Oh, don't let him grab you. No, that might kill me. That might just outright kill me. We're good. Ooh. Jump for this. Ouch. Big jerk. No, leave my mimic alone. Leave him alone. Oh, mimic, don't let him do you like that, buddy. Sit down.
Tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
The remembrance of Horalu. Yay. Oh, Godfrey's down. Alright, so grab the grace. And if you've gotten to this point and you're not making content such as myself, you don't have to worry about talking about a bunch of stuff or doing anything. You can literally run forward and go into the final boss fight. Now, to talk about that, if you do complete the final boss fight, you will get the option at the end if you want to start into New Game Plus, or if you want to go back to the Round Table Hold and await your New Game Plus. I would advise going back to the Round Table Hold. That way you can do what I usually do, and I farm up a bunch of runes, buy a bunch of smithing stones. That way when I take builds into New Game Plus, I have access to everything that I need to get through until re-unlocking certain key items, such as bell bearings that you need to buy those smithing stones, and yada yada yada. So, as we rest, we will go ahead and head back to the Round Table Hold. I'm going to do the final boss fight and a recap of platinum items in the last episode of the series, which will be the one following this. So now that we're here, we have the remembrance of Godfrey or Horalu, whichever you prefer to call him. You can use his Earth Shaker, the Ash of War, pretty cool. His axe, colossal weapon, standard, but it also scales for quality. Both of which pretty decent. I've never actually used on all melee armaments. I've never actually used Earthshaker. I think I'm gonna get that for New Game Plus, just because I've never actually gotten that. Never used his remembrance for anything, so. If you look at the equipment, you can get the Elden Lord Crown. Elden Lord Greaves. I think that's it. I think it's just that. Or is there Elden Lord Bracers also, which is pretty cool. Oh, he does have armor also. Just because I've never gotten it, I'm not going to get the headpiece, but let's see what this actually looks like. Very, like, warrior. It's actually pretty sick. Probably not going to keep it on, but oh yeah, look at our guy now. Look at this. Oh god, we're heavyweight, but it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go. Malekith's helmet. Knight's Cavalry. Knights Cavalry. Knights Cavalry. Now we're in fashion, sweetie. Alright, and then once again, if you need to farm up, if you want to pump some more levels, if you want to buy a bunch of smithing stones, now is the time to do so. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this recording here to kind of keep it short and sweet, but, you know, as always, much love from your boy Wolf. Peace.